you're releasing the vacuum pressure, you don't want to do it all at once. So what you would do is turn this off, open the vacuum. So this is going to very slowly introduce air into your vacuum sample. In order to do this a little bit quicker, you can find one of the tubes and just slowly open it up to the outside air. You can hear the hissing. Once the hissing stops, you know it's open, and then you can actually just remove the tube from your desiccator. Take your sample out. Okay, hold on. There's just one more thing I'll explain why this. Alright, so what you'll notice is that some of these tubes have syringes with needles attached. And you might wonder why that is. Because it's a way of vacuuming samples and keeping them under vacuum once you remove it. So if you wanted to vacuum out air, introduce an inert gas environment, and then take your sample somewhere else, you would need these rubber septums. Basically, you need to find the one that fits for your R&D cap. What you need to do is put this over your R&D flask. Okay, so that's a rubber seal that's going to contain your sample. And then what you do is very carefully remove the cap and push the needle through into your sample. You can use these clamps to secure the tube while you do the experiment. And then when you have the vacuum going, you can vacuum out a sample. You can fill it with gas, the same way I described before. And then once it's filled with gas, you can close off close off this tube, and you can just remove it. This will then be vacuumed and then gas filled. And then you can take this somewhere else. You can put it in a glove box, you can stick it in your drawer, and that's good. Just be very careful to clean this with ethanol after you're done, to make sure it doesn't have contamination from your sample. And very carefully recap it. Or you can remove this whole thing entirely and just start from scratch, if it's too dirty. Okay, that's how